This is Andy Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm delighted to be joined by STEVIE McKENNA over Zoom. Stephen, first and foremost, how are you doing?
Yeah, keeping good. How are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. It's first time we've spoken, so it's a good like chance for us to speak and to kind of get to know each other, and for me to get to know more about yourself. How have you found kind of lockdown first and foremost, Stephen?
Yeah, it's been okay. It's the year's dragged out a bit, but I've had a fight, so it's good to get a fight under my belt, and I'm looking forward to another fight before the end of the year now. December 11th, I have a fight date, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm training hard, and I'm just improving and getting better each day. So I've took advantage of the lockdown. I've been training really hard. I've a gym here at my house, so me and my brother Aaron have been training really hard, and we haven't missed a session the whole time.
No, I actually didn't know you was filming in like your house. I thought you was in a gym somewhere, to be fair.
No, this is just right outside our back door, so yeah, full gym. Yeah. Yeah.
Stephen, let's obviously move on to let's move on to your previous fight back in September. Reflecting on it, a very comfortable first round stoppage victory for yourself. When you have a fight like that, what do you take away from it with regards to learning experiences, if anything at all?
Yeah, it's good to go in there and get them guys out of there. Like, you don't get paid for overtime, so I try to get them guys out of there and hurt them. So I'm 5 fights now, 5 knockouts, and once I get in there and I hit them guys, they're going down. So I'm a really hard puncher for my weight, and I'm tall as well. So uh, it's good to go in there and get them out of there. I don't want to be hanging about, I've been getting plenty of sparring all over the world. I get my work in the gym, so I can't really get much better than the sparring I've been getting.
I'm sure you'd love to go the rest of your career just knocking everybody out, but is there kind of a part of you that is interested to kind of go just those extra few rounds in a fight just to kind of get a feel for it? Because I'm sure the time will come when you do have to go into kind of the latter rounds of a fight.
Yeah, there will come a time when there's fighters in there that will be able to go some rounds with me. So I'm ready for that. Each fight I go in 100% prepared. I'm able to do any amount of rounds. I'm extremely fit. So uh, every time I go into a fight, I'm ready for the 6 rounds. And if he goes the distance, I'll be there the whole time, punch him. So
Moving on to December 11th on the Eggington-THEOPHANE undercard. Do you have any idea as to who you'll be facing as of yet, Stephen?
no, I don't have an opponent yet. We'll be getting some news fairly soon. So no opponent yet, but we're still training for anyone.
How does it, if at all, does it kind of change your approach to a fight, not knowing who you will be stepping into the ring with at this stage of kind of preparations?
Yeah, you have to be ready for all styles. Opponents get pulled sometimes as well, so sometimes they pull out. So you have to be ready for anything, and I'm ready for all styles. I'm getting good sparring all over Ireland, so I'm ready for anything. Anything that they put in front of me, I'll be ready. They're waiting.
Stephen, I'm sure you've been tuning in, watching every show that's been on, whether it be over here in the UK or if it's been elsewhere. But is it kind of what have you made of the show so far behind closed doors? Not just the one that you fought on, but the ones over in the UK.
Yeah, they're different, but it's great to see boxing back. It'd be shameful to see no boxing at all. So we're very grateful to even have boxing at the moment. And there have been tremendous shows. There's been great fights the whole lockdown, and it's kept fans interested, and everyone's been watching every show. So it's still going really good, and boxing's really well at the moment.
You mentioned, boxing's returned, and within the past, we've seen fights that have fallen through. Given kind of the COVID situation, we're starting to see fights fall through a bit more regularly now. Is that a worry at of yours at all? Obviously, going in for testing when you go into a bubble, is there a concern that you yourself or kind of a team member might test positive, or your opponent or one of his team might test positive, meaning you can't fight?
No, I stay focused, so I don't really think about it much, but I just try to focus on the fight, and I don't really think of anything going wrong in the lead up to a fight. But if something happens like that, you just have to take it and just get back into the gym and keep working, and another time will come. But I like to just stay focused and hopefully get them into the ring.
Stephen, how much have you missed the sunny and the warmer climates of LA?
Yeah, I miss it over there. It's been 8 months now since, or well, 7 or 8 months since we left it. But I miss being over in the wildcard gym, all the sparring. I was getting great sparring and learning every day with Freddie Roach. I couldn't beat it. But during these tough times, it's unfortunate. But I'm looking forward. I'll be going back hopefully whenever I can, and it'd be good to get back over.
What's it like, obviously, training with Freddie? And also, what kind of interactions do you have at this moment in time when, obviously, he's over there in America, you're over here, well, you're over here in Ireland. What's kind of the interactions like between the pair of you?
Yeah, we're still keeping in touch. He's still watching, and we're letting him know how we're getting on in the gym. My dad's been training me here. He's been training both me and my brother Aaron, and we've been training together. So we follow the same schedule as we would in LA, and nothing much has changed for us. So we try to stick to everything we've been doing over there with Freddie and bring it back here and implement it. So everything's been going really well, and we're prepared to fight at any time.
This will be your second fight on a Hennessy show. What should everybody be in store for this time round, Stephen, ahead of December 11th? What should you kind of what should the fans be expecting to see from yourself?
Yeah, expect another explosive performance. I don't like to mess around in there, and I want to get them guys out of there and put on a show for the fans. But if that guy's able to kick my punches, I'll be there for 6 rounds right in front of him. Take him out at any moment. But it's great to be fighting on Channel 5. It's an unbelievable platform for me to build my career and bring me to world level, build my fan base here in the UK and in Ireland. And after my last fight, I got great feedback from all the fans in UK and Ireland, and it's been tremendous. Everyone's really excited and want to see me in action again.
It's clear, Stephen, that obviously, Hennessy Sports and Channel 5 think highly of you to have you back on another show so soon after the first time you was on one of theirs. Is that kind of a nice feeling for yourself to know that, again, you've been thought of so highly that they've wanted to bring you back in?
Yeah, with Channel 5 wanting to bring me back in, it's amazing. Especially, during these tough times when it's people's getting this difficult to get fights. So I'd fight every other month if I could get the chance, and I'll be ready at any moment. But Channel 5 is going to be amazing for me, for my fans in UK and Ireland.
Stephen, just before I let you go, I just want to get your thoughts on one other fight. You've got the Crawford-Brook fight that took place this past weekend. I'm sure you watched it like many of us did. What were your thoughts on it?
Yeah, Terence Crawford is one of the best fighters in the world. So could be the pound for pound now. So amazing fighter. Just Calbrick caught. You can't switch off against them guys, and every second counts. But it was a good fight, But Kel has to get back into the gym and come back again. He'll come back stronger.
A lot of people kind of excited to see about or potential bout between Terence and Errol Spence Jr. When that time comes, what are your thoughts? How do you think it would play out?
Yeah, it's a really interesting fight. Errol Spence will be good to see how he gets on in his comeback fight. But I don't think anyone will be able to touch Crawford. Crawford's an exceptional fighter, and he'll be very difficult to beat. So I think Crawford will beat Spence.
Right, Stephen, I will leave that there now. I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your evening. But a final message to you from yourself for everybody who will tune in on December 11th, who unfortunately can't be there at the show. What would you like to say to them?
Yeah, tune in on Channel 5 to watch me perform again. So I'm going for 6-0 with hopefully 6 knockouts, and the hitman will be there. So don't blink.
Stephen, it's been a pleasure to speak to you for the first time. Stay safe, and I will catch up with you again soon. Thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
Thanks for having me.